Welcome to Solutions with Annie Subar. Today's topic is sexuality, privacy, and porn. To talk about this prevalent issue, we have here with us today political pundit Jake Ferguson, social media guru Allie Strauss, and medical expert Kelly Ewan. Thank you all for being with me here today. I want to bring up an article that I recently read by Daniel Solov called The Digital Person. In this article, something called the digital dossier is brought up. Basically, these digital dossiers are storing bits of information on all of us, and they're leading to very serious and negative implications. For example, employers are using them to get background information on future employees. So I want to hear your opinions on these digital dossiers and the kind of implications they have on our society.
I can actually start this one off. The other day, perfect example, I was shopping online, website I've used before. When I went to check out, it didn't even ask for my credit card information or where I wanted to be shipped to. So this means that the website kept my information, didn't tell me where it was being sent to, and that they've been holding on for as long as I've been using it. The other thing, Annie, I saw the same article in which it said there's a growing series of records being kept with every facet of a person's information. I know that this won't directly impact me or anything, or won't injure me, but it's scary to know that it's so easy for them to invade my privacy. You know, they access it without me even knowing, and that's the scariest part of this all, that there's all this information about me out there and I have no idea what anybody knows.
Yeah, these invasions are harmful and can cause inhibition, self-censorship, or even damage to one's reputation.
You know, this information is actually vital to the fabric of American society. We live in a post-9/11 world. You know, we need this information to keep everyone safe regarding terrorism or identity theft or anything along that nature. You know, we want to make sure we keep everyone safe within our borders, and if people are willing to put this information on social media sites, why shouldn't the government have it in order to keep all of our citizens safe?
But what I'm wondering is why my home address is even important or relevant to what happened on 9/11.
Well, in order to provide security to our citizens, we need the most accurate information possible. And, you know, we have some of the best sophisticated technology and some of the smartest people working for us. So it's important we keep this information safe, but if we had certain privacy laws, we wouldn't be able to even have this information that is really important.
You know, it's funny, I was watching a TED Talk the other day on the end of privacy that featured Hassan Elahi, and he was telling a story about when he was accidentally put on the FBI watch list. To clear the air, he was told to tell the FBI when he was going to travel, but instead he turned this into a project called Tracking Transient, in which he decided to put all this information out to the world. And by doing this, he devalued everything that companies usually seek from us. So all of our information that are becoming archives in these digital dossiers, they only have value when people can't access it. So by putting all your information out there, you're devaluing what these companies are seeking from us. So back to your question, Allie, if you put your information out there, it's only important if you have to seek it.
Well, people are getting their valued content digitally instead of using analog methods. For example, instead of walking into Blockbuster, we're streaming videos on our laptops. Perhaps the most interesting example is the use of file sharing of pornographic pictures. Viewers want their credit card information kept private, and the porn industry is the first industry to do so. Is it surprising that an industry like this has defined privacy over the internet?
Yeah, I would actually have to say that the porn industry has actually set the tone for digital privacy in today's modern age. You know, regardless of whether it's government information, people's private pictures, videos, people want their information kept private. And, you know, the porn industry has really set a tone and really given different ideas and different methods that others have adopted in order to create a safe user experience in the internet.
I completely agree because porn has definitely changed with the emergence of new technology, and with that, the increase in privacy abilities.
So I think that porn has actually stimulated the emergence of new technologies. You know, like buying online with credit cards has enabled sites like Amazon.com to come into existence. So with these new technologies, like you said, Allie, I think are issues of privacy. But my question is privacy really that necessary?
I do see where the government and even these websites are coming from with needing to continue to add a file of information that has value, but I do believe that privacy laws need to be stronger. People need to feel like they're being protected, which is not something that's happening right now.
So I think that privacy may actually be harmful in the medical world. It's limiting to researchers who are trying to make new discoveries and doctors who are trying to find new cures. According to the Will Banks TED Talk, he was actually encouraging people to voluntarily give up their information so that we can control it.
Exactly, and these are all valid points. You really have to take all of these ideas into consideration because privacy really isn't a black and white issue. Having discussions and different talks like this are really important to helping solve the problem of privacy in today's world.
I think privacy is definitely a topic we should be discussing, considering that it is our protection from surveillance. However, the question that we really need to look at is privacy a right or a privilege?
I think it depends on the person that you ask. For people of higher class, privacy is a given, but for people of lower class, it is not. Those are the people constantly being targeted.
Privacy is a privilege that is unevenly allocated, and it's an unfortunate problem that we have to face in today's society.
Those are all very valid points. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank you all for being here. And after the break, we're going to analyze Obama's speech at the University of Michigan. We'll be right back.